All right, it's Dan and Nate. Nate's been in Colorado, but he's back for a trip, and we're going to be doing some reviews here. And this is a Finnish 24-hour ration from 2017.
Yeah, so I bought this in 2018, specifically from Drew78 on mrinfo.com. Not really sure if he's still doing the ration thing, because I know a lot of the OG guys kind of vanished. But this is supposed to be a 2017-2018 production Finnish ration, and judging off of the drink date on the glance there, I'm assuming it's 17. I don't really know Finnish date codes, but 17/9/17 seems like it might be obvious. Do not know the menu number or anything, but I do know it's a curry main, so we'll just get it going.
Yeah, we're just going to dig in here.
Yeah, it was shipped to me like this. Oh, well. So it looks like it wasn't open, but it looks like the heat seal just was not very great. So I think it should be intact. But yeah, it's pretty much open right away.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, it's sat in multiple apartments for years. So yeah, like even the bags are kind of dried out. But I think it's okay. So right now we got sports drink, citrus flavor.
Okay.
And then this is the main dinner entree here. Curry.
Outdoor gourmet.
Not sure.
Just some like commercial stuff.
Yeah. This is apparently what they use in Finland. We've got 2 wet wipes, hand sanitizers. And, ooh, there's the wow. That's the hot chocolate, or hot cocoa.
Yeah.
In a really fancy bag.
It looks high quality.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh.
So we got 2 more. So total of 4 hand sanitizer wipes. Nice. Mexican casserole.
Yep. That's going to be good.
Yeah, that'll be a lunch, I'd imagine. I can never pronounce this correct.
Oh, neither can I. Paella.
Paella. I apologize for whoever I make mad. But it looks fantastic. I'd imagine that's breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to guess.
Then we got the second sports drink, also citrus. There's supposed to be a total of 4 of these sports drinks. I'm going to guess they're all citrus.
Yeah.
Here's the contents sheet. Purely in Finnish, so if anyone wants to decipher that, go for it. Some napkins.
Oh, nice.
Or, well,
Tissues.
whatever you want to categorize as napkins. Here. A slightly bent, but still intact chocolate bar.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, 60% cacao.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, should be pretty good. I'm not going to show you all of them, but there's 3 spoons.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
And
They definitely load you up with accessories.
yeah. Nescafe Gold. Okay, so we got 2 of those and 2. Oh, something opened up. Maybe.
Oh, creamer leakage.
Yeah.
Is that creamer?
Well, 1 is sugar and item. Oh, yeah, this one's. Yeah, it's got a
Little perforation there.
Oh, it looks like the seal
right
there is broken. So that's the creamer. So 1 creamer, 1 sugar.
Make a little mochaccino.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. 1 more sugar. The 3rd spoon. Ooh, some tuna. I love me some tuna.
Yeah, those would be good on the crisp.
With French style dressing.
Oh,
that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We'll pull these out. These are like probably the most cool looking box.
That's a big box of crisp bread.
Yeah, Drew gave me a notice that these were going to be pretty large. So, crisp bread for the crackers. Kind of running out of space there.
I know, they got a lot of stuff in this thing, man. They load you up. Protein bar.
The sports bar is what Drew listed it as, but yeah, it's protein bar. Got creamer all over my hands.
Creamer dust.
Yeah. 1 more. I think, this is sugar. It doesn't say it on the... Oh, no, this one's creamer. Okay. I lied. Oh, Something sticky. Ooh, some nuts.
Yeah, peanuts.
Yep. Everyone loves some nuts.
I'd be curious to know how many calories are in this thing. They really load you up.
We can check the sheet. 4,173 kcals.
Oh, okay.
So whatever that is in American.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Cola flavor. Everyone's not that liked drink.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like flat.
Yeah,
soda.
it's just not. It's
Yeah.
not ever the greatest. But we got some tea here. I don't really know what kind of tea.
Yeah.
Like a breakfast tea, probably. And the fourth drink, another cola. So you got 2 citrus, 2 cola for the sports drinks. And there's the gum from Chiclets in the Finnish style. It actually looks to be possibly dental.
Yeah, it's like
Level. I don't know. It kind of gives off that vibe of some sort of tooth thing.
tooth cleaning.
So we got 3 creamers and sugars, and I think one of these is also opened up. Yeah, the bag's got a lot of
dust in it.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm glad the USDA didn't think that was like cocaine or something.
Yeah. So, little Pablo Escobar.
Yeah,
action
a lot
going
in
on
there.
there.
All right, so let's get breakfast out, and we'll be right back.
Yep. All right, so we got our interpretation of breakfast here, which is the paella. It's probably very wrong, but the protein bar, hot cocoa, and the orange sports drink. So let's see, what are we supposed to do here? Let's see. English. Open bag and pour in boiling water up to 11 on the scale printed inside of the bag. Mix carefully and close the bag. Allow it to settle for 15 minutes. Open the bag and mix before serving. Right, so we'll probably do a little bit of editing on that.
This is super sticky. I think this might be the culprit.
Oh,
Maybe some water down there.
Yeah, like humidity got to it.
Yeah.
And coated everything in some.
Oh God, this smells very processed.
Ooh, it's like citrus cleaner smell.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't open very well. There we go. Let's see what we got going on there. Well, that's full.
Should be a fair bit of food.
It is. That's pretty full. So we're gonna get that full of some hot water from over here. Going to 11 on the line. Okay.
I don't want to take a sip of that, or a little bit of just the powder. Well, this actually isn't that bad. Isn't that bad as powder?
Real? It's like what's that? Like that Fun Dip stuff they had back in the day.
Kinda, yeah. It's not as strong of a orange than I thought it was gonna be.
It seems like a lot of the European sports drinks are not overly sweet, and they kind of just keep it more electrolytes and keep it simple, which is good. You know, you're not getting a lot of like processed stuff. So we'll let that sit and heat up. Let's see. See what this high quality hot chocolate's about. It's looking pretty good. So
It's like attempting to try to look orange.
it looks like lemon juice.
More of, yeah,
doesn't
more
it?
just
Like,
a yellow.
it definitely looks like lemon juice. With like the little bits of pulp floating around in it. So
Definitely gonna need to add more water.
it's hard to kind of know because some of these have instructions in English and some don't. This one does not, and you know, we're just gonna kind of guesstimate. Some hot water here for this hot cocoa. Hopefully I don't overdo it. Seems pretty good there. So Nate, what's been going on in Colorado? Anything interesting?
Dirt biking up mountains. That's about it.
Well, hey, that's pretty exciting stuff. Better than we got here in Ohio, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's
Okay, that hot chocolate is pretty fabulous. It's rich. I'll let Nate take a taste and let his opinion, but the only thing I think that's close to that is the hot chocolate in the old RCWs, which is pretty fabulous. But that's high quality. Definitely better than Swiss Miss. So, all right. Well, I think let's take a crack at that protein bar, and then we'll cut back to when the main is ready.
Yeah, the citrus sports drink is not the most potent, but that's pretty common.
Yeah, looks like your standard sports bar inside. I'm sure it's what it's going to taste like. I'll let Nate have the other half there. That's a little funky. Not like it's spoiled, it just has a weird...
It had like an initial peppermint.
Yeah, it's a
before
little...
you bit into it.
It does, it has a mint flavor.
Yeah.
It's like mint chocolate. But it's like a very weird artificial mint. Oh, it is. It says it right here. Mint chocolate. We're idiots.
Very faint.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it has a weird artificial mint flavor. It's like, but it's not bad. Probably a good choice for breakfast because kind of wakes you up. You get that hit of mint.
I kind of like it because it creeps on to you.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely
You
good.
smell it and you kind of taste it initially. And then the more you chew, it just comes out.
We're going to get a little mochaccino action going here. Well, let's make sure this isn't dry molded first, though. You never know with this Nescafe stuff. Yeah, looks good. It's not that old, so it should be safe. Usually when it's like in a 20-year-old MRE that you got the problems. We got a creamer. Let's dump some of that leaking creamer into this hot chocolate. Make sure and see what we got there. Yeah, the minty protein bar was not what I was expecting, although it was right on the label, so.
Just one of each right there.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to break off a bar of chocolate here.
Yeah. That would also be a decent option for morning, too.
So you got 7 rows of segments, so you could make this last a fair bit.
Yeah, you could kind of snack on it throughout the day.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
If I can get the foot. There we go.
The mochaccino is a definite win.
Oh, well, I kind of accidentally broke off 4.
There we go.
It dissolves pretty quick.
Yeah, that's actually very good chocolate. I expected it to be when it's at 60%.
It's not as bitter as I would have thought.
No.
For being 60%.
It's like a really high quality milk chocolate. You definitely got to try that mochaccino. That's like a definite win. Highly recommend that. It's like really good. You can finish it if you want.
I have to pace myself.
All right, so that kind of concludes breakfast other than the main, which needs a few more minutes, so we'll be back here in a second. All right, so now we're here with our main, which is hydrated up, and we'll see how this is, this rice dish. Obviously, you could just eat it out of this pretty nice gusseted pouch, but for presentation's sake, we're going to get it out on this little
That's
plate.
a lot. There's still like half the bag left.
Yeah, like this could easily be like 2 people. Like if you, I mean, it's enough for one hungry soldier, but I mean, if you had some other things with it, it would definitely be.
That smells great.
It does smell pretty good.
Well, it didn't fully
doesn't
rehydrate, but
there's a fork there. Yeah, that's the thing with these. We probably could have shook it up a little more. I may have needed to add more water, but I was afraid to like make it too watery. It's got a little crunch because it's needed a little longer, but that's actually good. I don't mind it.
Yeah, even with half of this not actually constituted completely, it's still really good.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't mind the crunchiness of the rice that didn't reconstitute.
The seasoning's fantastic.
Yeah. There's definitely like a high amount of sodium,
Oh yeah.
which is good if you're sweating a lot. Which even though it's cold in Finland a lot of the time, when you're wearing a lot of winter gear, you still sweat underneath. So this would be pretty hearty start to your day. So I guess without further ado, that concludes breakfast. Some really high quality stuff thus far. Nate's gonna get close up there.
I want to try to explain the seasoning, but it's just really good.
It's very good.
There's a lot going on. It's really hard to decipher.
Let's see the ingredients: rice, soy protein, fat powder, glucose syrup, modified starch, sugars, flavorings of fish origin, yeast extract, sunflower oil, paprika, rosemary, and some other stuff. Nothing, all like just preservatives. What's interesting is this. It says made in Finland, but it's a very like U.S. looking type packaging. Like if you didn't know better, you think this was a U.S. product. Mm-hmm. So
looks like the Finnish version of Mountain House.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna get this cleaned up, and we're gonna move on to lunch. All right, so we're back with lunch. We already got the Aunt Maine going there. We're gonna check out this huge box of crisp bread. The John West tuna. That's a very American sounding name for that. The cola sports drink, and then we'll check out the tea since we did the coffee and hot cocoa for breakfast. So I guess without further ado, we'll get these crisp breads opened up.
You want to get the tea?
Yeah, I'll get the tea going.
Let's see. I'm trying to open this normally, but it's not the greatest.
Oh, apparently we're having struggles with the packaging.
I'm trying to preserve the
box.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, I just launched a piece of the tea packet into the water, so that's good.
Oh wow! So we've got 2 packaged crisp bread crackers.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. They only give you one thing of tuna, so...
It's like, what do you do with the rest?
Yeah.
They don't give you, like, a jam.
Unless maybe this is just a common Finnish thing to just snack on these throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. We've had them in other European rations where they were pretty good. And
I love, like, crisp, rice crackers and crisp crackers like this. And they're super lightweight, which is a perk because they're not heavy-ass crackers.
Yeah, I'm going to try one right now.
There's not much to focus on, but...
Yeah, it's just like a rice crisp, whole grain cracker. It's really, really light, slightly salty.
Yeah, I'd say really the only flavor is salt with... There's a hint of something processed.
Yeah.
Like a weird... processing taste. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, otherwise a hint of salt. We've had these in other European rations with like pate and stuff, and they're not bad. Definitely seems popular throughout Europe, but you don't really find things like this in the U.S.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We could
go for it. Yeah,
I'm just gonna use the fork.
This has the French style dressing.
Yeah, I'm interested about that. Spread a little bit of that on there.
Oh, okay. It smells. It smells just like a ranch tuna packet from Sunkiss, Starkiss.
Yeah,
Starkiss.
yeah, Starkiss too. Yeah.
Looks a little funky, but it smells just like those ranch packets.
That's definitely a good combination. Definitely a good combo there on the tuna with the crisps. So,
Oh, yeah.
so far, this would be a really satisfying ration. I would highly recommend it if you could find one.
Yeah.
They're probably pretty hard to come by these days.
So in 2018, it was hard to find these in general. That's kind of why I overpaid for it. Old Smoky kind of gave me a heads up, but I just really wanted it. So I'd imagine now in 2021, it's probably pretty damn hard to find these, let alone attempt to get them through the customs.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. Apparently, the U.S. government has nothing better to do than to crack down on high-quality camping/military food. So
Yeah, we're just going to totally ignore the amount of ration items that we've recalled for our soldiers.
Oh yeah, I mean when I was in, they recalled a bunch of stuff. There's that Maine. It's looking pretty good. Let me get this one.
And there's just a cola drink. It looks just like the citrus.
So, yeah, that's looking pretty fabulous. Yeah, the cola drink is white, just like the citrus drink, which is kind of interesting.
I'd imagine this will change colors when I pour this. Let me get you. There we go.
Maybe. Yeah.
Kind of. Kind of not really, though. It's a very hinted. Or
It looks almost the same. There's a slight brown tinge to it.
It's a very faded brown.
Tea steep in here.
So let me try and mix a little in here.
So far, this is a light tea.
Yeah, we probably should have swapped the citrus sports drink for these, but they give us 4. So I mean,
You got a lot of drinks.
Yeah. Which would make sense though. If you're out in the field, you're just gonna pocket those, and if you're just really bored of water or whatever your preference is, you just pop that in your canteen or whatever you want to do with it.
Yep. When it's cold, I mean, hot tea is nice. When it's hot, obviously, the sports drinks are nice, so you kind of give you an all-weather option.
So that's kind of the final product of the...
It does not look like appetizing.
No.
It looks like river water.
Kind of. Well, yeah, specifically Ohio river water. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like cola. It tastes like a very old, dried out Coca-Cola.
Yeah, like flat. It's been sitting open on your counter for a week, probably.
No, like a month. It's got a strange aftertaste, but I mean, if that's your thing, then I guess it's pretty good.
That tea's pretty good. Just a light tea. Oh, that tea probably get darker, but it's good, and that would be fine cold too. You know.
Just gonna snack on this tuna before I dive in.
Yeah, I've been snacking on the Maine here, and it's pretty fabulous, just like the previous one. And there's nothing to be upset about with this ration at all. It's interesting because, you know, a lot of the European rations that Nate and I reviewed have been like cultural foods, like kind of unique to that country, whereas
Mexican casserole?
yeah,
I mean,
being Finnish, I wouldn't have expected Mexican casserole. It's very good. I don't know what like traditional Finnish food is. Probably similar to a lot of other European, Eastern European, a lot of meat and grain.
I smelled the casserole before we added water, and figured it was gonna have kind of a nice,
Here's an idea.
like harder like paprika kind of flavoring.
Yeah,
And it's definitely like a solid paprika. Oh,
that on the crisp spread, I'm thinking it's going to be a solid choice.
I have a good idea actually.
It's definitely good. You're going to add the tuna to it?
I'm gonna add tuna with it.
Why not? Do it up. That's all part of the ration experience.
I mean, it might not look the greatest, but I'll eat it.
The crisp, it was, I mean, what I had just with the crisp there was excellent. So. Was the tuna an odd combination?
Yeah, the tuna kind of took over and killed the flavor of the rice.
Okay.
If you get your hands on one of these, I don't suggest combining that.
Just on the crisp bread by itself was excellent. So, you know what we should try out before we move on to dinner is the gum.
Yes.
Kind of cleanse the palate a little bit there. You can find the gum. One of these weird dental gums.
Oh, it's xylitol. Okay.
Hey, you gotta have good teeth.
Yeah. There's yours.
Yep. Yep, that just looks like your standard like dentine chewing gum.
Oh, yeah, it's it's very strong right off the bat.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good good way to cleanse the palate. Good breath freshener there after you eat your meal.
I wonder what happens if you swallow this.
Yeah, it'll come out eventually. So, all right. Well, that concludes lunch, and we're gonna get on to dinner here. All right, so we're back with the final part, which is dinner, which really is our main. We have some crisps left, and then we have these Nut Walker peanuts, which are simply delicious and amply nutritious.
And also want to point out it's Orifo, Orifo, and a product of Thailand.
Yeah.
So take note, USA. Other countries use foods from other countries.
Yes. So, yeah, apparently, you know, Thailand can make some peanuts, so let's check those out. I think there's going to be a good hiss off of this. No.
Well, when you go slow, there's probably...
Yeah, it pulled away a little faster than I thought it would. Those just look like plain, unsalted peanuts. Go in for one.
Doesn't...
They got a little salt on them?
Yeah, there's a light... You can kind of...
Yeah, they're good.
You can kind of see it on my hands. Very fine salt.
Yeah. Those are still fresh. Haven't gotten stale or anything.
So, I'm pretty sure those are the same peanuts that are in the French RCIRs.
Probably so. I think a lot of these European rations like share stuff.
The packaging looks so familiar that I'm pretty sure that's where it's from.
So we got the gourmet curry here, which is interesting. You know, all three of these were a rice dish, which is interesting in itself.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be bloated eating that.
Yeah, a lot of rice. I mean, rice is good.
Oh, I love rice.
So you know what's great about these being like freeze dried, not a retort pouch, is that the rice is actually pretty good. Where like MRE rice is always horrible. It's always like some weird texture to it and everything. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. This could be dangerous. I mean, curry. Nate has a date after this, and well, this curry could be. I mean, he said Mexican and Indian food now.
Yeah. So we had Spanish in the morning.
Yeah.
With the paella.
Yeah.
Then we had Mexican with the Spanish with the Mexican casserole.
Well, and now we're on to Indian.
Yeah. Now Indian.
So this is
I shouldn't say Spanish. I should say Mexican because that is a Mexican dish from Mexico, and then Spanish rations are from Spain.
Yeah.
So, both are still Spanish, but different, completely different cultures.
Yes, very true. Once again, the rice crisps are a good combo. You might need that big pack of tissues for your butt ration after eating this throughout the day, though. Especially if you washed it down with the coffee. Curry and coffee.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good clean-out.
That'd be an interesting combo. And just to bring this back, it actually did get a little more brown.
It did turn into cola color.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's still not the greatest. The lighting's.
It looks like flat pop.
It tastes just like flat pop.
Yeah, it's just weird how it slowly changed color over time.
And it has such a weird aftertaste too.
So, the curry isn't bad.
Oh. Well,
It's like...
it's weird. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it's just... it's probably not my taste. I'd eat it. It's good. But I think I like the Mexican stuff a little better.
It's a bit strange. There's not any, like... I don't know, meat in the actual entree. Like, it literally just looks like freeze-dried, like, curry paste and rice. And obviously,
all three of these have actually been vegetarian.
Ah.
Yeah. There's no... this maybe was a vegetarian option because none of these had meat.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was intentional. Well, I mean, they gave you tuna, though.
Yeah, that
But
would.
some vegetarians eat fish, so I don't know.
Well, Dan's right with the curry though. It's good, but I would much rather have that Mexican casserole for dinner.
Yeah, it's definitely salty. All three were salty.
Oh yeah.
So you're definitely gonna be like, just thirst provoking all three of these entrees.
And I mean, another thing that we keep realizing is like the portions. I mean, there's still a good amount in there.
I'd be hard pressed to eat all that.
That's this. Like, we're two people.
Yeah.
This is for one person.
Yeah. You could easily share it. Now, granted, if you're running and gunning all day, you're gonna be pretty hungry. You probably slam that down. But they definitely give you a good portion. So
Let's try it with the
it's definitely good
cracker.
that way.
Yeah. It'll definitely soak the curry up. Oh. I mean, it's very juicy, as you can tell.
Yeah, it reconstitutes.
We definitely added the right amount of water.
Yeah, we went with 12 ounces versus 11, which I think is the way to go for reference. It definitely makes it better.
Okay. That's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Put this on the crisp bread and eat it. That's a good combo.
Yeah, really the only criticism I'd have for this ration is that I think it needs like a jelly or like a honey or a peanut butter. Something maybe just to add to that. You get that huge box of crisps, and like if you had a jelly for breakfast, those would be good if you had some honey or jelly.
I'd prefer another tuna packet, or honestly, I don't know if this is a thing in Finland. If there's anyone in Finland watching this, please let us know, because we could also just be completely wrong with your culture, and I hope we're not, because Finland's pretty sick. But I would love another tuna packet, or even a thing of pate would be perfect.
Yeah, the tuna was really good. I would probably...
I would absolutely love to have a second one of these, and just not open it for a long time.
Yeah, it was overall definitely recommended if you can get your hands on one. And hopefully we'll have a couple other reviews here for you. And that's it for now.